Hello, my name is David Zacharia Rich. I was born in the United States of America in 1940. Grew up in Miami. I made Aliya to Israel in 1969, and I was working now as a musician, as a writer. 9 years in college, and I'm writing a book right now, conflict resolution in our contemporary era. It would be my third. This is my 12th book. I have one more to go before I lay down my typewriter, my machine, my computer. The title of the book describes what it's about, of course, conflict resolution. Well, why conflict resolution? If you have one point of view and I have another point of view, we have to use each other to work with. We have to come to an agreement. How do we do that? Especially when our knowledge is so intense and so expanded and so great. How can we handle it? Let me get back in history for a while. There have been historical eras like the Ice Age, the Bronze Age, the Greek Age, Age of Ancient Greece, Age of Rome, Dark Ages, Industrial Renaissance, Industrial Revolution, and our contemporary era of knowledge. Each era has fallen because of internal conflict and external conflict. I don't want to get into the reasons why the Dark Ages, why the Ice Ages fell and the Bronze Ages increased, and that's all history. We should know why the Dark Ages fell, because works and philosophy started coming out, and people became interested, and they started to look at the world instead of looking at this world, this other world. Look at this world. One of the men who was decisive in this was St. Thomas Aquinas. He got a hold of Aristotle's works and said, "Okay, we know this is great. How did God work with the world? Let's look at the world that He made and try to understand it." And Aristotle was the first one to really get involved in this world instead of the world above. From there, people started to think about working and creating and building. The Industrial Revolution started. Well, how did that start? Because people applied the knowledge of this world to the processes of manufacture, handwork. Along came Sir Isaac Newton and established laws of physics based on the theories of Galileo and Kepler, developed his own laws, and applied them to industrialists applied them to manufacturing, and the Industrial Revolution began. The Industrial Revolution continued until 1929, when the Great Crash occurred, the world's Great Depression. Then there was a hiatus, a break. And it took World War II to get the world back on its feet with the era of knowledge. Developed atomic energy, after the war came von Neumann and other men with computers and mobile phones now. This is all knowledge, information. How do these things work? Based on information. George Boole's theory of how algebra is applied, and a lot of stuff is in there. What I did was I took information theory that I developed. For example, I have a point of view on my work. I call it S star. It's composed of the problem area that I'm working with and my approach to the problem area. The system and the operational language. The problem areas are not static. Problem areas are very dynamic, and so therefore the systems used have to be very, very dynamic. So I put a little time underneath that. Let's say Boris Kaplan is working with me, and he has a different approach. Work with the same problem area, but his system is different. What we have to do is work it out so I can bring my information into his, he can bring my information into mine, so the conflict between us is resolved. So what conflict resolution is all about. By doing that, I change my system, he changes his system, and if the utility remains, and if the viability remains, the usability, if it's a very productive, the productive capacity remains as it is and expands, that's good. If the productive capacity isn't and doesn't expand, what's called entropy. Change eventually sets in and brings the system down. Now, for entropy, we have two approaches. One, to resolve the entropy and rewrite the system, maintaining its basis, or let the system go and develop a new one. That depends on the individual, depends on the problem area that's being stated, depends on other factors like the technologies involved, the resources available, things like that. That's more or less my approach to what's going on now. Conflict resolution, to bring my system into his system into mine. Okay? Anyway, if you're interested in hearing my lecture in full, it would be my pleasure and my honor to lecture for you. Please stay in touch with me. Telephone 054 54 574 4665. 574 4665. 054 574 4665. Thank you very much.